Okay. Well, hello, commissioners, and I need to apologize first, I think, for the quality of my video. I'm in France, climbing Mont Blanc, and it's 2 in the morning here. And this issue is really important to me and my neighbors, so I wanted to make sure I got a chance to chime in. So the pickleball court that was recently replaced a newly renovated basketball court a few hundred feet from my home has been wildly popular. But it was a mistake. It was a mistake because the basketball court it replaced was also wildly popular. It was a mistake because there is a dilapidated tennis court right next to it that's hardly ever used. And we could have put the pickleball court there instead. It was a mistake because you gutted my neighborhood of a recreational activity that helped kids stay out of trouble. Basketball helps those kids become better men and women. And I personally don't play basketball, but I can tell you with certainty that recreation has helped me in every aspect of my life, whether it was skateboarding as a teenager or climbing now as an adult. Basketball has shaped these kids profoundly. And when you take their courts, you devastate them, and you devastate my community. Basketball has shaped these kids, and it has shaped this state. Duke, UNC, Michael Jordan, the Hornets. And that's my biggest concern here. It's a big deal. I'm not concerned about this one court. I'm concerned about what's going to happen in the future with pickleball. Are you going to replace more basketball courts effectively? And we didn't know. We didn't know this was coming. And are we going to know that? Are you going to replace more? And I made requests to get information on it, and we don't really have a plan to what you're going to do with the 55 pickleball courts that you're planning to build. But this is a big mistake, and I think that's the main thing. And for me, I've personally made tons of mistakes, and for me, the worst mistakes are the ones that I don't realize until it's way too late, and we've hurt too many people. And I think we can learn from this, and I think we can be better. I think we can build new pickleball courts. I don't think we need to build hybrid courts of any kind because that's going to create fights. If you think you're going to have problems with tennis players, going back and forth, think about what that's going to look like with basketball players, because that will certainly come. And I think you should consider updating the basketball courts, maybe even putting time lights on those basketball courts so kids can play past 5 p.m. in the wintertime. I'm begging you, please learn from this mistake. Be better. Don't rip the cultural fabric out of our communities. This is either as simple as an innocent mistake, or it's as bad as round 2 of urban renewal.
All right.
Thank you.
Thank you, Matt. All right. Now, do we have Sharon here?
Hi, my name's Sharon Ford. I am my first time being here, so thank you for all your service. It's kind of humbling seeing what all y'all do. I should get more engaged. So, I think that there's a spot for us to be equitable with our parks and recreation and given an opportunity for everybody. Listen, I'm a pickleball player. I play pickleball. I play basketball too. I don't play as good as those guys played that I walk by every single afternoon and evening. So I live 400 yards from this basketball court. And when I saw that it was being converted, I wept. I literally wept. Like, how did this happen and I didn't know? So that's the first thing. Second thing is, I looked up the word equitable because we use that a lot, right? We just need it to be equitable. I looked up that word, and it actually means fair and impartial. I don't think anything about this conversion was fair or impartial. There was a complete community that was distorted and ripped off who I'm here representing. They don't have the ability to come up here and speak with you or for you, so I'm up here speaking for them. The other thing I want to put out here for us, and Matt, you said it so graciously, and the county commissioner, gentlemen, thank you so much. It sounds like it is going to have some community engagement and the possibility of having this changed back within 90 days. That's very hopeful. So one thing I want to make sure that we get from my voice to your ears is that I completely agree with what Mark Jarrell said. Mark, I'm going to quote you, and I think I got it perfectly. Both of these opportunities are great amenities. There's definitely room for pickleball. He didn't say that part. For our residents, and I think that we can find a solution where they can coexist and use Sheffield Park as a model for the rest of the county. That's what I want. I want you to say one more thing. I want to say one thing. On the outside, it doesn't look good optically to have this move happen. So thank you for your consideration. Thank you for listening to me. And I'll be back. This was fun.